Okay, so you've been featured in the Japanese version of YouTube called Nico Nico Doga, and it was the work was incorporated with animation. They call it mashed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your reaction to it? What did you think of it when you first saw it?
I thought it was so creative. I was so overwhelmed. Really beautiful. I really liked it. I could really appreciate the effort it took for the fans to put it together, the time it took, and I was very flattered by it all, really, and humbled by it.
What was your first reaction when you first got the offer? The trip to your promotional trip to Japan. What was the initial reaction to that?
You know what? To be really honest, it felt. I guess because of my, I've always wanted to come to Japan. I guess because of the background in karate, and also my association with a lot of things being Japanese, my studies, that it just, to be honest with you, it felt right. That's really the main reason why I came. It just felt like that's how it was supposed to be. Yeah, very excited.
Okay. Before we end, they would love to get your. They would like you to talk a bit more about your thoughts or philosophy, or about karate. That's associated with Japanese culture. And your thoughts.
Well, we can talk about the topic at hand, which is this mad mashing of my videos, which I think is very creative, and how they're able to take this semi-sexual content and make something so creative at it, and yet it's very cool. It's very hot, and I could sit here and talk about my own personal philosophies, but really what's I think at the forefront is what the fans are creating, which is really ingenious, and I really have, it's about them, and I think that I have an appreciation for that, and I want them to know, if anything, other than my personal philosophies on karate or Japanese motorcycles or philosophies, I think what they're doing is absolutely fantastic, because that's here and now, and I just have an appreciation for it.
What was it appealing or interesting about that book?
Its first of all, it's obvious lack of application in the United States, that type of philosophy, about how, I found personally, I loved how complete Miyamoto was. He realized that he was a very strong warrior, but by adaptation of doing his poetry and also his artistic work, there were bits of him that were a little extreme, not showering and stuff, but I liked how, this made him more of a complete warrior. And I really identified with that growing up as a child. I saw like a lot of my life was just martial arts and just bodybuilding. And there was a part of me that was incomplete, And so by reading this book gave me the inspiration to go to computer school, and branch out. Because it was different for me to go to computer school. Here I was, this muscle-bound guy, and everybody else is, tiny computer guys, But this is where strength comes in, This is where these guys can also learn. The Japanese fans, being computer fans, can now see the strength that it would take. Then they can go into the gym. You understand? And so this is what Miyamoto Musashi brought to me. Also, it helps me in the conversations with individuals, sometimes negotiations, how sword strokes can be a sentence, patience is timing in negotiations and interactions with people, the balance of a conversation, listening, things of this nature. That's what I mostly took out of the book.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you want to give us some comments to those fans who are coming to the event?
Yeah. Come on Saturday and come check out this doll. And I'm going to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing every single one of you. So come on down and we'll have a blast.